Jay Bartlett here with Cozaint Corporation, and I'd like to walk through the ALICE1 video surveillance storage solution with you today. This is the ALICE1 box here. It's an all-in-one appliance. I'm going to go ahead and power this unit on. You'll see the LEDs for the hard drive, the internal hard drives that we have here, plus the internal LTO drive that we have. Once this unit comes up, I'm going to go ahead and insert an LTO tape. This is an LTO 8, which is 12 terabytes on a single cartridge. What we have in the ALICE1 from a hard drive point of view are four 4 terabyte hard drives. We have those in a RAID 5 solution, so that's 12 terabytes of spinning disk, and then 12 terabytes on each LTO cartridge. Once this unit comes up and it's ready, I'm going to take this tape, pop it in the system, and we will begin to record video to this solution. It'll initially record everything to the hard disk and then replicate that video as we need to onto LTO and continue to do that as long as we need. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop that tape in, and it's going to start recording video again, first to hard disk and then replicate that to the LTO as it goes along. I'm going to switch over here to our VMS. This is the Hanwha WiseNet Wave VMS. I'm going to go ahead and pop up a couple cameras here. These cameras are staring outside, looking at some freeways and some streets. And I need to get back to some video from last month. I don't know exactly which of our LTO tapes that's located on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look specifically at, let's pick this camera here, but I'm going to come back to the Cozaint search tool. It's the online web search tool where I say, you know what, I'm looking for for some video from last month. So I'm going to say the beginning of May to the end of May, and I'm going to hit search. And let me pull this down a little bit here so we can see. The search results come back and say the video that you're looking for is located on tape number 119. So I'm going to look through my stack of LTO tapes, and I'm going to find tape number 119. Hopefully you can see that barcode number there. I'm going to eject the current tape that it's been recording to. It's going to eject that in a minute. Once that happens, I'm going to insert tape number 119 and come back to my VMS and get that video back. I take that tape out. Put tape 119 back in the system. And now I'm going to come back to my VMS, and I'm going to come over to my calendar, and I'm going to go to last month, and I think it was on May 7th, somewhere around 5 p.m. And I'm going to go ahead and click on 5:40. And what's happening now is it says, please stand by, we're retrieving your video. The system is now going back to tape 119 and going back to May 7th at 5 p.m. It knows exactly where on that cartridge, on that tape, that video is looking for. It's going to rewind the tape, go out and find that specific date and time, and start pulling that video back to hard drive so that my VMS can play it. This process takes about 5 to 8 minutes to pull that video back, copy it back, and put it on spinning disk so that we can view it. It's going to automatically put the video back up. I don't have to do anything as an operator. This is the most extensive piece, or the hardest steps I have to do to get back to any recorded video, whether it was last month or last year, depending on which tape that video is recorded on. I'm going to have a little bit of patience here and go ahead and watch as it tries to find the right video and pull that back. So I'm going to sit back for a minute and wait for my video to come back. So you notice that it took about 3 to 4 minutes for it to find that video, bring it back, and it's now playing from May 7th at 5:42 in the afternoon, and we're seeing the traffic, seeing what we're looking for. I can now take my timeline and come back and jump to another spot, because we bring back a significant amount of video, not just that one little couple minutes. It allows me as the operator to come in and see what's happening throughout this timeline. And so this is the extent of needing to get back to recorded video. This is the same process I would use whether it was from last month or last year. And so I've seen my issue. There's the gentleman that was crossing the street. I can export this video out, have it for my evidence, and I'm done with my investigation. I hope you're seeing the scalability of being able to use LTO as a scalable retention system and not relying on expensive hard disks. Currently in the market today, hard drives are getting to be scarce and expensive because of all the AI data center construction that's going on. And so we're seeing where LTO is a significantly less expensive storage medium, especially for video surveillance. And when used properly, how easy it is for an operator to get back to any of his recorded video. I'm gonna go ahead and eject this tape. And now that I've found what video I need and I've exported it, I'm gonna eject this tape and put back the original tape that we started the recording on. This is important because keep in mind, we continually and constantly are recording to spinning disk, the smallest spinning disk that we need, and then replicating that off to LTO for long-term retention. So while we were doing our playback and looking at this, we were still constantly recording and putting brand new video onto spinning disk, and then when it's appropriate, we replicate that off to LTO, and we continually do that to the end of time. So our retention policies can go for months and years using just a continual purchase of LTO media. I hope that gives you a good understanding of the scalability and retention capabilities of the Cozaint ALICE1 system. We'll show you next a walkthrough of our Ask Alice system, which has the tape libraries that can scale from 20 tapes to 550 tapes in a rack where we don't ever have to touch anything. So thanks for your time, and looking forward to any comments.